Trauma bond is like being in a dance class where not everyone has a partner, but you were able to get one. And so you start dancing with him and he's twirling you around and you're having a ball. You're just having an absolute blast dancing song after song, and suddenly your partner stops. You don't know how to get your partner to start again. They just seem to just be standing there. So you poke them, you say, "Are you okay?" But they're not really responding. So you try to do your dance and they don't seem to respond. And so you try to do your dance a little bit more and do your dance a little bit more. You're doing all of your steps, but they're not doing any of their steps. They just stand there with a blank expression. So finally, you start to walk away, and then they grab your hand and they twirl you around and they start dancing again. And they're dancing and you're dancing. You're starting to have fun, and then they stop again. And now you're trying to figure out, what is it that I got to do to get this person to dance with me? And so you are the person who is saying, what did I do wrong? What can I do to get them to dance again? And you're doing your moves, and you're doing your steps, and you're twirling yourself, and you're grabbing their hand, trying to get them to re-engage, trying to get them to dance again. But they just stand there, refusing to dance. And finally, you start to walk away, and what do? Sure enough, they start up again. This pattern is what creates the trauma bond. It is you unwilling to walk away and say, you know what, this dance partner isn't the right one for me, because instead you're saying, I know they're good because they danced so well before. What's worse is at some point, this partner turns around and starts dancing with someone else. And they're doing all their moves and they're dancing and spinning that person around. And you're looking on saying, well, what's wrong with me? Why can they dance with this other person, but they can't dance like that with me? And it's that way of thinking that keeps you locked in the trauma bond. It's cognitive distortions, such as focusing on what you cannot control, another person's actions. It's mind reading, worrying about what another person is thinking. It's personalization, thinking that everything must be something about you. It's self-blame. You're making this whole situation come down to you being somehow the problem, the issue, or the person who's supposed to control it. But that's a false way of thinking. The other person's actions are just the other person's actions. A healthy way of responding when a person is no longer doing their dance, their end in the relationship, is to say, this isn't the right partner for me, and then to walk away. Just recognize that this isn't the right partner for you. When you see them dancing with someone else, you don't go, why isn't that happening for me? That's my worst nightmare, to see them dancing with someone else, all the things they were supposed to be for me. No, you just say, good for them. That isn't the right partner for me. And then you walk away. Some people are afraid to stand on that wall again and not have a partner. Some people are afraid of starting over with another partner. But whatever it is that's keeping you trying to get this lifeless dummy to dance and engage with you again, you need to cut your losses and walk away. Another cognitive distortion is sunken cost fallacy. Well, I've already spent so much time dancing with them. We have a bond. You feel like because you've spent time, energy, money, talents, you've given your body to someone, that you can't just walk away now. But you need to cut your losses. That sunken cost fallacy. The thought that since you put something so much in, you have to keep putting in. No. You walk away, you cut your losses, you say, welp, I invested, but I didn't get a return on my investment, so I will stop investing. This just isn't the right partner for me. Does that make sense? So when they stop texting or they stop calling, just stop texting and calling them. Not to punish them, not to try to get them to re-engage. No. We're not controlling the other person's behavior. What we're doing is, instead of reacting in desperation, we're responding accordingly. Oh, you're not texting me, so why would I keep forcing a conversation? Why would I keep putting energy investment into something where I'm not getting an energy investment return back? I won't. This just isn't the right partner for me. Walk away, and if they try to restart the dance, even if you try it out, adjust your expectations and recognize that this person has a pattern of starting and stopping. So once they stop again on you, then you know this just isn't the right partner for me. And you walk away.